Indigenous peoples. The island was first inhabited by the Amerindians, specifically the Arawaks and later the Kalinago Caribs. They referred to the island as Ikaruganame. Way of life. These groups lived off fishing, agriculture, and hunting, and their tools, pottery, and artifacts have been uncovered by archaeologists. European contact. Discovery by Spanish and Portuguese explorers. 1492 to 1536, Spanish explorers briefly visited the island in the late 15th century, and the Portuguese named it Los Barbados, the bearded ones, likely referencing the bearded fig trees found on the island. Abandonment. The Portuguese used the island mainly as a rest stop but did not settle. British colonization, 1627 to 1966. Settlement. The British established their first permanent settlement in 1627 at Holtown. Barbados became a British colony under the proprietary charter of Sir William Corten. Sugar economy. The island transitioned into a major sugar plantation economy in the 1640s, utilizing enslaved Africans brought to the transatlantic slave trade. This made Barbados one of the wealthiest colonies in the Caribbean during the 17th century. Slavery. Enslaved Africans made up the majority of the population by the 18th century. A harsh system of chattel slavery led to numerous revolts and unrest. Abolition and post-slavery era. Abolition of slavery. 1834, slavery was officially abolished across the British Empire in 1834, though apprenticeships persisted until 1838. Economic shifts. Freed Afro-Barbadians worked primarily in agriculture, while a plantocracy of white landowners retained political and economic control for decades. Path to independence. Social movements. The 20th century saw increased demands for workers' rights and political reform, spurred by leaders like Sir Grantley Adams and the rise of trade unions. Political reforms. Barbados gained internal self-governance in 1961. Independence. 1966 on November 30th. 1966, Barbados became an independent state within the Commonwealth, with Errol Barrow as its first prime minister. Post-independence era. Economic development. Barbados developed a strong economy based on tourism, financial services, and offshore industries. Transition to republic. 2021 on November 30th, 2021. Barbados became a republic, removing Queen Elizabeth II as head of state. Dame Sandra Mason became the first president of Barbados. Modern Barbados. Barbados is a cultural hub with a blend of African, British, and Caribbean influences. It has gained global recognition for its vibrant festivals, music, especially calypso and soca, and cricket, a deeply beloved sport.